3, 2, 1, go. Hello everyone, this is Wednesday's edition of Across the Board with Jeff Grant here at SBRforum.com. Going to switch it up on you a little bit. We've been covering college basketball primarily. Now we're going to do an NBA game. One game per day, Monday through Friday. Going to be looking at the biggest pro basketball games of the day. So you definitely want to stay tuned to SBRforum.com. Today we're going to be looking at the Brooklyn Nets going on the road to face the Oklahoma City Thunder at one of the toughest venues in all of pro basketball. That's Chesapeake Energy Arena. And when you look at the betting market right now, BetOnline is the only shop that's opened up a number on this game. They have sent out a number of Oklahoma City favored by 10 with the total at 197.5. There's been no movement in the betting odds since that number's been established. When you look at the visitor here, they're playing their fourth game under interim head coach PJ Carlesimo. They've won 2 of 3 to start in that situation, but their last one was a complete failure. They dropped a 104-73 contest to the San Antonio Spurs as 9-point road underdogs. They came out of the halftime break in the game, but then scored only 5 points in the third quarter on 2 of 20 shooting. They're going to need to do much better than that in this one. When you look at this team's success so far in the Eastern Conference with some new players involved, Deron Williams and Joe Johnson in the backcourt, it's really been about their defense. They've held 18 of 31 opponents under 100 points, going 13-5 in that situation. But when you look at Oklahoma City, it's going to be a tall task to hold this team under the century mark. They average 108.2 points per game at home this year, and they also rank first in the entire NBA in points per game in any situation. They also have never won at Oklahoma City since this franchise came down from Seattle to relocate at Oklahoma City. Brooklyn, 0-3. New Jersey Nets, Brooklyn Nets, doesn't matter. This team's had no success at Oklahoma City, and the favorite in this series, 13-4 against the spread in the last 17 meetings. On the other end, Oklahoma City, there's a lot to like here. 12-game home winning streak, which is the longest currently active in the NBA. They've been outscoring opponents by 13.6 points per game, and they're averaging 108 per game at home this season. Raise that up 2 more points to 110 during this 12-game home winning streak. They also have no problem taking care of business against Eastern Conference opponents, specifically out of the Atlantic Division. 9-1 against the spread in the last 10 in that situation. Brooklyn lands in one of their worst situational spots that you'll find during the 2012-13 campaign, either with Avery Johnson on the bench or now PJ Carlesimo. 0-6 against the spread on the road when allowing 100 or more points. They've failed to cover those games by an average of 12 points per game. That's why I'm going to direct you to lay the points with Oklahoma City -10 at BetOnline. This has been Jeff Grant with Wednesday's edition of Across the Board here at SBRforum.com. Cut.